All right. Late but here. Sorry, my map kind of like pooped itself. Um, so anyway, I'm here. Let me close out of that. All right. No, not that. This. Wait, give it a minute. Wait, come on. Oh, boom. Come on. Why isn't that working? I just tested this like a minute ago. Come on. I just test I just texted this a minute ago. Come on. What's the matter with this? Is it the face cam? Like, do I have the face cam on? No. What the heck? All right. That was not my webcam I just unplugged. Okay, now my webcam's just dead. Crap. I broke my web. Oh, no. There we go. There we go. All right, welcome to NFL Imperialism. I'm gonna kind of give y'all a very small rundown. I'm gonna just like screw. I'm so do this. Okay, so I'm gonna. Yes, I have this in Paint. Yes, I have this in the Paint app. I was too lazy to find an actual thing. Um, I've got a wheel on my other screen. I'm gonna share my other screen, a smaller thing. Let me do that. So do that. Add new source. Do that. All right, whatever. All right. So I've got a smaller wheel right here, or I've got a wheel here. For purposes of showing y'all, I have a wheel right here. I'll spin the wheel, or yeah, I'll spin the wheel. So we'll do a little test run. So the Green Bay Packers. All right, so Green Bay, for example, close, close. Then I'll go over here, spin this wheel or spin this arrow. So it's going like about that way. So from the logo this way touches Detroit's territory. Now I did not make this map. I found this on Google. Um, I'm just gonna say that that's why it's so that I did not make this map. Surprisingly, I know. Um, but yeah, and Green Bay would then go on a road game versus Detroit. If they win, they take all of Detroit's land. If Detroit wins, vice versa. Um, and then if you lose, you're eliminated. All right, but say some team land out like Seattle. Seattle's got really good placement. It's gonna be a hard time like showing stuff with my mouse. This whole thing's white. I might fix that in a minute, but Seattle, literally anything. If they get landed on, they basically get free land in any direction. And if you go off the border, we just spin it again. All right. This is great. And I'm not doing all that. Wait, auto clicker. This is totally not gonna mess the whole thing up. Oh yeah, this is a great idea. Wait, it's actually a great idea. Hold on. I'm gonna do the best I can to color these in, by the way. Oh, that did it. So don't get mad at me if this looks terrible. I'm doing my best. All right. So let me get my remote play pulled up because no, not that. Let me get my remote play pulled up. I'm gonna have it in the bottom. I'm gonna have it on a separate screen. Yeah, that's gonna look really messy. But that's the thing. I don't have editing, the power of editing with this. So bear with me. Here, we'll make it a little bit bigger. We'll make we'll make it like this big. I might just we'll just swap out whenever I do it. Whenever we do it, we'll just swap out. All right. Let me get my controller. Let me get my controller. Turn my Xbox on. Where's my remote? All right. I will be watching up here, so just heads up if I'm staring over here, because there's a delay between this and this, so my reactions are probably gonna be a bit early. Um, and if I'm gonna be honest with you, I am too lazy to set up my Xbox over here, and the last time I tried to do it, it did not work. Um, I forgot if I missed on Saturday. If I missed on Saturday, that's the reason. But okay, okay. Madden 25, ladies and gentlemen. I am not buying Madden 26 to my birthday. Around then. I don't know if I want to at this point. I don't know if I want to buy Madden 26 yet. Like I used to be like, oh yeah, there's gonna be such a big difference. No, there's not. No, there's not. There's not really gonna be a big difference. I've been muted. No, I haven't been muted this whole time. There's not gonna be a big difference. It's literally like Madden 25 for the old gen, so Xbox One, all that, PS4, Xbox One. That was literally Madden 24, except like a different wrap. Like it's in like say Rivals for example. I've been playing that a lot in the past like couple months. It's like when you put a new wrap on the gun, it's the same gun. It's just a new gun. You know, it's the same thing, just different. Different enough for them not to be called out for scamming. And technically, yeah, Madden 25 for the old gen, in my opinion, it was really bad. It like, yeah, it works. It's a cool little Madden to play, I guess, if you're on an old gen. Yeah, it's better than nothing. You get the roster updates, which that's kind of why I buy it too. And because just because friends have it on the anyway. Anyway, enough of that. But because like it was the Madden 24 scoreboard, so they didn't change the scoreboard, which Madden 25 scoreboard, I don't know why you couldn't just do that on the Xbox One or whatever. I Okay, when I refer to old gen as Xbox One, from now on, just assume I mean old gen, unless I'm like talking about Xboxes, like in particular. Just heads up, just heads up, because since I have an Xbox One, that's my old gen console, and I have a really old gen PS3. I think we can consider that old gen. I think it's like old. I think it's like unk gen. But anyway, but yeah, just heads up. All right, remotes. We'll just pull up remote play on here. I have a headache kind of, so I'm gonna be really quiet. That was almost bad. That was almost bad. Okay, remote play, log in, sign in. All right, play. I'm gonna keep my face cam up. Starting in a minute. I gotta sign in. I forgot. I'm an idiot. Remote play. My head hurts. Ow. Okay. This could be terrible. All right. Did you see the football meme? No, I did not. 28 DMs. Are we serious? They since you had a serial killer on your team. Oh. Okay. Why did my camera turn off? Hey. But yeah, I saw that. I saw it. Why did my camera turn off? What the heck? There we go. Thank you. All right. I think it's time to spin the wheel, ladies and gentlemen. Wheel spin. And the first team will be the no. I tried to say the Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints at the same time for some reason. It came out terrible. All right, Saints. And they will be attacking. I like up that way. Okay, okay, okay. Really impressive start. Impressive start. It'll inspire the. Okay, give me a minute. All right, give me a minute to fill this in. I might not do this every time. I might just like kind of say, "Oh well, we'll just decide that that's the land." What the heck? Oh, yeah, we're just gonna decide that this is the land. You understand. All right. Next. If it's Seattle, I'm just gonna give them what's below them. Okay, we might actually have some action here. The Las Vegas Raiders from Las Vegas. Come on. There you go. This is not scripted. I swear. I'm jumping off a bridge. After I play Fortnite in Fortnite. YouTube, don't take me down. I forgot I was on YouTube. Fine. It's fine. There's way worse content on here. Example, K-Man. All right. That's yeah, that's in here. Dum, dum, dum. Uh, I will touch up a bunch of this stuff. So I will make sure like a big part of. All right. Anyway. We've yet to have a match after like 2 spins. We're supposed to have people fighting. This is part. I swear, if it lands on Detroit. Okay, we're gonna get Detroit, one of the example teams. Detroit's okay. We're finally guaranteed to have a matchup. Finally, bro. And Detroit will be playing. Okay, let me go ahead and get Detroit while I pull. Let me get this. What? The Browns. Yeah, the Browns. All right, so Detroit at Cleveland. Okay, we're just gonna leave this up. All right, Cleveland, and we're just gonna sim until like if it's interesting, I'll stop and watch. If we're playing on 6 minute quarters, by the way. If it's interesting, sure, I'll stop and watch. If not, I'm simming right through. That's the rules. So, finally get a matchup. If it's like a scoreless game or a terrible game, then I might just lose my mind. All right. Halfway there, but I'm gonna throw. All right, end the game. So it's 3-10-0. Detroit down by 7, tie game. 7. All right. I don't know. Okay, we'll jump a little bit. We'll jump a little bit. Okay, yeah, this game's over. All right, this game's over. Okay. Detroit beats Cleveland. First game down. Detroit moves on. Cleveland, you are gone. And by the way, I'm not doing that steal a player or anything. I'm too lazy. And I just don't want to. I believe that we should just. No. Alright. So the Browns. Oh my gosh. I might have to take a timeout just to do this. Like, just so I can find a new thing. Yeah, we're gonna find a new thing. Screw this. I remember someone I know used this. Something else they did. No, don't save my work. Okay, this is kind of low quality, but it's fine. Okay, so if I remember right, this is really low quality. Okay, Las Vegas, they're right here. Okay, this is way better. Um, New Orleans, they're right here. And then Detroit, will it work? Oh, that's just amazing. All right. Then we'll just see if we can. That's amazing. Okay, this is gonna be terrible as for like doing any of this, but it's fine. Don't really care. Actually, that's way better though. All right, next up, next up, next up. So the Cleveland Browns eliminated. Where are they? By the way, ties will not be tolerated. Cleveland Browns, you are eliminated. All right, next up. Carolina Panthers. Okay, drop the game. All right. So the Carolina Panther. Oh, I forgot to spin it. So the Carolina Panthers will be traveling about down. That's out. So that's close enough right here. So we'll just give them that. Let's do that. It's a terrible job, but I don't care really. Whoever gets it done. All right. Next spin. And it's gonna be the Denver Broncos. Are we actually gonna get a matchup this time? So Denver Broncos gonna there. Where's Denver? Okay, so I'm gonna take. It's gonna be fast paced. I'm going really fast paced with this. All right. Seattle. Oh my, bro. All right, Seattle. Which way will you be going? Seattle actually does have a chance to attack here, and they're not gonna. All right. And what do you know? They're not gonna attack. All right. Okay. Next. Are we gonna get a matchup this time? Give me a landlocked team. Or a team lock team, if you will. Thanks. Alright, Baltimore, they have a very slim chance. They have a very slim chance of getting out of this. The only thing they can hope for is go directly to the left, and yeah, they're gonna play Washington. There's no question. I'm not even gonna do that. They clip Washington really quick. Alright, Baltimore at Washington is your matchup. Let's get into it. Alright. The matches are gonna go really slow setting them up. So Baltimore at Washington. Yippee. Baltimore. Baltimore at Washington. Alright. Here we go. Accelerated clock. No, actually. Alright. Here we go. The second game. This is the second game of Imperialism. And every so often I'll give you a map update. And yeah. Alright. The Baltimore Ravens taking on the Commanders. Why is it so dark? jump forward. End of game. Baltimore jumping out 7-0 lead, 7-3. Baltimore gonna go up 9-3. Baltimore 16-3. 22-3, and this is gonna be another blowout. Yeah. 22-3. Baltimore going in and eliminating the Commanders. Baltimore moves on. Commanders, better luck next time. All right, better luck next time. And there probably won't be a next time. That's fine. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I see eraser so big. There we go. Okay. All right. So Washington is wiped off the map. Still, that's our second matchup only our second. And yeah, we're gonna get another landlocked team. Yeah. No, no, no. He's on his Still a big chance though. And they just go straight down. Right here, this tiny piece of land. I'm so close to just being lazy and not awarding them that. Honestly, I don't think I want to count that as a U.S. territory in this video. It's so small, I don't even have to use the eraser. I can just kind of click. All right. All right. Here's your map. Here's your map. Spinning the wheel. Are we ever going to get a matchup? And yes, we will. Yes, we will. There is zero chance. Almost. There's almost zero chance anybody gets away. They have three teams and a very small territory. Oh, yeah, they're playing the Vikings. All right. Green Bay at Vikings is your matchup. So we're going to go here. So the Vikings. And Green Bay. All right. Here we go. The Green Bay Packers at the Minnesota Vikings in your NFL imperialism. All right. Let me hold on. Let me. No. Oh, it's tight one. No score. And 7-0 going in the second half. Green Bay's gonna score again, 12-0. So really, tough game for both teams. And we've yet to have a home win. I just want to point that out. We've yet to have a home win. All right, Green Bay Packers move on, and the Vikings will get eliminated. I'm an idiot. Okay, this is for the next spin. This is for the next. I'm kidding. We're gonna give everyone a movie. Okay, so the Vikings are eliminated. Eh. And I need to do Microsoft Paint. Vikings. Oh yes. I actually like these big territories because they're so easy to do for the borders and all that. It's like you don't have to kind of like fool with it a lot. Okay, Green Bay wins. Oh, nah. And erase this logo. Get this logo out of here. It is done in Imperialism. Really anticlimactic, I know. Alright, Green Bay's gonna expand. They're gonna be the first one to, or they're gonna be the first, like, one of the demo teams that I used in the example to, well, do what you're supposed to. It's a really janky border, but I don't care. Alright, here we go. And it's gonna be the Buffalo Bills. They had a chance. There's one more of that. And I just removed them. Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills. Just put them right there. All right, and I'm just gonna have them sit right there. All right. And they're gonna go down. That might be Philly. No, it's Pittsburgh. That might be Pittsburgh. Yeah, it's Pittsburgh. All right, Pittsburgh versus Buffalo. All right, Pittsburgh versus Buffalo. For Buffalo, you need to do it there. 88 and 85 overall. I'm gonna turn my webcam off. Eh. Got Russell Wilson back when it's actually, oh, I don't know, here. All right. Jump forward. End of game, and hold on, I have no measurement of what the heck's going on here. Can I get can I get people to, what the heck is going on? Okay, I'm just sim it. Screw it. I have no idea what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? Can I? Come on. Let me see that scoreboard. Oh, that's cool. They give them literal footballs now. Oh, okay. This must be the fourth quarter. And they're going to pick it up. I don't know. And yeah, it's going to be Stevenson? Or, okay. Ah, here we go. Oh my gosh. No wonder they were going for the onside kick. Okay, well, that didn't work out, and they're going to lose this game, we'll say. Unless it, like, turns out something. And yeah, it's not going to do anything. Buffalo will continue the streak of away team dominance. So Buffalo will pull out of so Buffalo will take over Pittsburgh, which kind of isn't shocking. At the same time, I mean, I wanted someone to like defend correctly, like not just like die immediately. Okay, let's do that. All right. So Buffalo expands. Need Pittsburgh off the map or off the wheel. Pittsburgh off. All right, spin the wheel. And it's gonna be Detroit. They're gonna play for the winner is gonna be. All right, which team would I be playing? Really, there's no. Okay, so we're just gonna say that's closer to the Bills. Okay, in this situation, I'm just gonna say it's closer to like this team or whatever. So it's closer to the Bills. So Detroit going on the road again. They've not had a home game yet. See if they will have a chance to in the future if they don't lose this game. So Buffalo is the home team. So let me get Buffalo. I know. Oh, okay. So 99. It's a 91 overall team at. Geez, I can't speak. At a 88 overall team. So decently big advantage. A total of sorry, I'm stretching. A total of 4 points, something like that. Or no, 3 points. All right, all right. Ugh. Sorry. Whatever, whatever. All right, Super Sim. So, excuse me. Buffalo's doing a great job, but Detroit, I mean, they're not backing down, and we are gonna have a good one. All right, we're just gonna see this one, and we're gonna reach the 2 minute warning as soon as I did that. Buffalo or excuse me, Detroit needs to get Buffalo off the field in a timely manner, and they cannot let them get that, and they're gonna stuff them almost in the backfield. So 2nd and 9, Detroit's gonna use the timeout as well. It's 2nd and 9. This is what the powering. This is what the power of editing does. It makes you not have to see them huddled for 5 minutes. All right, 157 left. 3 point game, completely winnable for both teams. As they're gonna run it here, and he's gonna be stopped in the back or 1 yard gain. Okay, I didn't see that. All right, so Detroit's gonna use second timeout. 3rd down and 8. Detroit does have a chance to get one more drive, although it has to be a really quick one. All right, 3rd down and 8. First down would maybe or maybe not seal it. Drops back to pass, and it's going to be picked off by number 31 for Detroit. Detroit has a chance. Kirby Joseph. I've not seen that man. I've not. I've only I picked off like one ball with him that I remember. Probably a little bit more. Because I remember I did like a 10-year dynasty with him, and he somehow didn't retire. So, all right. So Detroit's gonna get one last chance, most likely. You need to score here. Okay, I'm to actually. That's fine. Whatever. All right, Detroit at the 41. I'm gonna hand it off. No, he's gonna pass it. Sitting very shallow, and it's gonna be caught in a wide open. He's gonna get out of bounds. Really, that's what you gotta do sometimes. I mean, you gotta kind of use the out of bounds. Got to use the out of bounds to your advantage with one timeout remaining. But like, all right. First down and 10 at the 27 in Buffalo's territory, 140 left. They need a touchdown. They can either send this to overtime or they can score a touchdown and win and trust their defense. Now, they can't leave too much time as they're going to take a little check down pass and get a good blocking to get about 7 yards, second down and 3 at the 20. So, thing is, they could either tie this with a field goal and go to overtime, or they could score a touchdown and win this and trust their defense. Because if they score right now on this play, Buffalo, that's plenty of time to get down the field. That, that's a that's that's a that's not a good chance to get down the field, but it's a better chance than just scoring at 5 seconds left. And they're going to get within the 10. They're going to be at the 5, first and goal. Detroit on the doorstep. Will they punch it in? Here we go. First and goal, 48 seconds left. Detroit, I think they score. If they don't score this play, they need to score next play to keep this in a timely manner. And he's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. They're going to take the lead with 38 seconds left. David Montgomery gets in there. And they're going to get in with zero, like very little time left. 38 seconds, as I said 5 seconds ago. But I mean, just powers his way in there. And it's 27-24 with 38 seconds left again. And Buffalo looks like they're not going to beat this streak of home team losses. As here's the PAT. Will they miss? Will they make? They will make. So a 4-point game here. Buffalo now needs to get in the end zone in 38 seconds. Buffalo has 38 seconds to get in the end zone. No 3 points. No, oh, punt the ball back. We have time. No, they have to get in the end zone in probably what's going to be 4 plays. All right. This is the closest game we've had. This is the first one that we've looked in on. And here's ow, I just cut my head. Ow. And he's gonna return it from the 20, gonna get past 25, gonna be stopped around the 30.
Red Knight shenanigans.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That was terrifying. Let me. Okay, 34 seconds to go. Buffalo in their own territory at the 32. They're gonna take a little check down and get a first down. They're not gonna get out of bounds. They're gonna use timeout though. 28 seconds left. I don't know. I forgot that I was in the BC. I forgot about that. Can we hurry this up? Thank you. All right. 28 seconds left. Detroit needs to stop them. I'd say, and they're gonna pass it here, and he's gonna be taken down. 1 yard gain though, and they're not gonna use a timeout. What are they doing? That was the worst. Why? Why didn't you just call the timeout then? You wasted like 10 seconds. 11 seconds now on the clock, and you have to get in the end zone. You're still in your own territory. I mean, it, this CPU the computer confuses me when it does this stuff. When it like plays, it confuses me. All right, we're gonna go. Here's a scramble past the 40. Last timeout used. And this is the final play. It could have been the second to final, even the third to final, had not the AI just been stupid and not used the timeout to 11 seconds from 28. Now, not that it's over, but I mean, they to be fair, they are somewhat close to the end zone, so I think they have a chance, very small chance. But here we go, Hail Mary to the end zone, and that's picked off. That is the ball game. So Detroit will keep the streak alive with the away victories. Buffalo will get um eliminated with honestly they deserve that if they're gonna run the clock like this. So yeah, let's get to work. Alright, we're gonna wipe or erase this. Okay. Alright, here's the updated map. Next up. I'm honestly shocked. And the Chicago Bears are gonna play. So they could go one or two ways here. They could, or one of three ways here. They could face an okay team. They could face no team and get free land, or they could face a team that this game heavily favors. Sometimes. So there's only three ways that could happen. And I'm just gonna go ahead and prepare them for the. Oh, they're gonna attack. Is that Detroit? Are they gonna snipe Detroit? Yeah, that's Detroit. I'm gonna say that's Detroit. I know it's in the middle, but I'm gonna just call it Detroit. I don't know. Wait. It's like that. So. Oh no, no, that clip. Yeah, that cliff's Indianapolis. All right. So Indianapolis, they need now if, and I say if Indianapolis beats the Chicago, that'll be the first team to defend their home territory. And we've had like a couple games now. We've knocked out a couple of teams. We have 27 teams remaining. So who knows? And could we get an upset? Maybe. I don't know actually. I hope so. I hope we get some upsets here because this, I mean, Indianapolis, they win. This is technically an upset since, I mean, no away teams lost yet. Everyone wearing their away uniforms has not lost yet. All right, with the click of a button, we will start this game. 0-0, 7-0, 7-7 at the half. No, it's going to be 14-7, 14-14 at the half. Really competitive game here. I might just send this. And yep, that's going to be game. Yep. And Chicago just choked. Chicago just choked. Of course, it's Chicago that's going to do that. All right, so get this: the attacking team is lost for the first time ever in today. So the attacking team, they have lost. That's the first time that the attacking team has lost for the first, like lost an attack. Um. Okay, let me get to work. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, this is terrible. Uh, erase. These are terrible, but just make do. Okay, that's Try not to clip the logo too much. Okay. Close enough, honestly. Okay. Here's your map. Whatever. Next. Alright. We're gonna get this pulled up. And it's gonna be Seattle, who's guaranteed to attack this time. So they can either attack Las Vegas, right? Bleh. They can either go to Las Vegas or they go to San Francisco. There's no in between. And whichever way they point off them. Okay, that's yeah. I'm not even gonna try that. That's Las Vegas. That's Las Vegas. All right. Seattle at Las Vegas. Let me get this pulled up. Seattle at Las Vegas. Alright. Okay. Seattle taking on Las Vegas. Can they keep this from getting into a streak for the home teams? Because remember, the Chicago Bears, they basically choked for all of the attacking teams because we had like a 4-0 streak. We had a 4-game streak with the attacking teams winning. But the Chicago Bears, of course, being the team to choke that completely. Like it's hilarious how you do that. It's fine. Buffalo, I think Buffalo had the worst choke of the bid. All right. With a click of the button, or with a click of a button, this game is starting. So it's gonna be 0. No, it's gonna be 3-0 after the first. 7. Oh my gosh, 6. 7. No, I'm kidding. I'm done with that crap. I'm being honest with you. I'm not even kidding. If I see 6-7 in my chat anymore. Oh, we went to overtime. I didn't even notice that. All right. So a new streak begins. But like I was saying, if I see 167, you're getting banned, hid from the channel, and I'm probably going to report your channel. That jersey number. Ah! All right. Anyway, Seattle is gonna win. They start the new streak, hopefully. Where's shut up. Anyway, but yeah, like I was saying, if I see 6-7 in my chat, and like from the here until the day I pass, I will remove your comment and ban you from the channel. Um, no matter how big of a donator you are or whatever. So Seattle's gonna take down Las Vegas. Saw that coming. I don't know. I thought Seattle was gonna like get all this free land and get steamrolled by like some powerhouse. Like they're just gonna sit here until like the end of the game and then just get absolutely beamed. All right, let's not clip. Yeah, we clip that too much. It's fine. That's all right. Here's your map. Here's your spin. Who will be attacking? It will be the Miami Dolphins. All right, Miami Dolphins. Let me get that team pulled up. All right, they're 82 overall. They'll be attacking. I'm not even gonna spin this. The only team they can attack is Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, we're not even gonna spin that. We're not even gonna spin that. The only team they can attack is Tampa Bay. Excuse me. All right, Tampa Bay. Okay. All right. Here we go. Tampa Bay. All right. In the Sunshine State. Sunshine State. Yeah. All right. All right. Here we go. So it's 7-0. Bucks score first, and at the half it is 7-7. 10-7. At 10-10. At 105. Honestly, I'm just gonna jump to next play. And okay. 17-10 as your final score. Miami knocks out Tampa Bay. All right, so let me find them, knock them out. Final score 17-10 Miami as we'll move on to the next round. So Miami starting to work out, and remember, you want to eliminate people if needed, but if possible, you want to stay as small as possible. That makes sense. Because then you're touching more teams, there's more of a chance that you could get out and all that, whatever. And you don't want to play a lot of games. You want to play as least amount of games as possible. At least that would be my strategy. Okay, I clipped that logo horribly, but it's fine. Okay? And then I forgot and and then at the start of the video, oh no. And then at the start of the video or stream, close enough. Forgot to do that. Okay. Here's your new map. Alright, spin. Alright, what team will be playing next? And it will be the New York Giants. Alright. Alright, New York Giants are 73 overall. Might come into factor. They're right here. They're kind of in a bad spot. So they're either gonna face the Eagles or the so far dominant Lions, and they're gonna go straight this way, which goes off. But I'm gonna call it closer. Okay. I'm just gonna call a respin. That's not close enough to anything for me to judge. And yeah, that's going to the Detroit Lions. They're gonna have to face Detroit. Now, there is a 2-game streak for away game or away teams. So can the Detroit needs to break this? They're the ones that kept this alive. They're the ones that I'm pretty sure started this pretty much almost. They're like the second team to do it, and then, of course, the Bears had to choke it. Wait, the Bears? Or excuse me, the Brown? What is it, Browns? No, it wasn't the Bears. Oh no, it was the Browns. Oh, I'm an idiot. No, it was the Bears. The Bears. Oh, I saw Cleveland's logo and I got confused. Never mind. All right. No. Uh, boom, boom. Brandon Gordon and Charles Davis. We do not care. Uh, all right. Here we go, and I just messed that up again. All right, I'll let that play. While I do this. Hold on. All right. Third quarter, we got a close game. I'm gonna let this play. All right. And yeah, I'm too lazy to sit this up. So, all right, yeah, hand off here to 10. Oh no, I saw the score wrong. Hold on. Yeah, no, we're not. Yeah, no, we're not sitting through this. And yeah, Detroit's gonna continue the 3-game streak now. New York Giants, goodbye. All right, all right. Here we go. So Detroit is gonna take out Giants. All right, next up. Here's your map. It's terrible. All right, the Jets. Yeah, yeah, they're also in a terrible spot. They're also in a terrible spot. All right, 81 overall. I gotta do this. All right, they'll be attacking. And that way. Little from the logo. Okay, yeah, it's Eagles. All right, Eagles versus the Jets. No, not the Falcons. The Eagles. Oh wait, there we go. Wait, look. Oh my gosh. All right, so Jets, Jets, need the Jets, Jets, Eagles. Let's do that. Wonder if someone's live. Let me go say hello, hello, hello. Wonder if Mangry is live. Go say hello, hello, hello. All right. Oh, that noob is not live for once. I swear, he's always live. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. He'll be live in probably like 8 minutes because he goes live. He's a bum. I just realized I'm streaming while I say that. All right, all right, all right, all right. The reason I selected Philly, like or any team, is because I want to just have it quicker. I feel like it's quicker, so it is quicker. All right, the Jets out in front. Philly might break. Philly's gonna break. Yeah, Philly's gonna break. Yeah. Oh wait, no, 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 wait, wait, wait. All right, 143 to score here. Oh wait, okay, I gotta send this. Okay. Okay, we're all right. First and 10. There's second down. First down, and they're gonna score with 5 seconds left. Philly breaks the 3-game away streak, and yeah. So the Jets, the second team to choke, like that was a completely winnable game. But to be fair, I mean, it wasn't as bad as the Bears. Oh, all right. So Philly wins, and we will do this. Pain in the butt. It's fine. Please don't mark down. Thank you. All right, Philly. There we go. Okay, Philly. There we go. One pixel. Okay, put it at reasonable size. All right, next. So the Jets gonna choke here. Remove. We're down to 22 teams. And after this, actually, yeah. All right, all right. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna do this right now. I'm going to highlight a state black, since there's no since Las Vegas gone. There's too many red teams. I'm gonna highlight a state black. Give me a random state. Random state. I'm a little special with knowing where my states are, so. Okay, it can't be Texas. Can't be Texas. It has to be a state with 0 NFL teams. Mississippi. Oh, Missouri. Kansas City's in Missouri. Wait, yeah. Because I remember Kansas City. Wait, Missouri on the map. Yeah, it's Kansas City. Look at that. And if a team lands on this, they will be automatically, 0 questions asked, out. And it's going to be Alabama that's going to get it. Okay, so Alabama is going to be highlighted black. Boom. So say for example the Titans are up, they spin the direction wheel, and they go down, and they get to Alabama. They are out, no questions asked. All of their land becomes free. Or excuse me, all of their land becomes up to the wheel to the side. That seems fair. So whoever gets this gets all their land if they're touching. Okay, we'll figure that out when we get there actually. All right, Arizona, they're taking on. They have a chance to actually get free land here instead of having to play. I'm not looking at it yet. I've not looked at it yet, so just heads up. And yeah, they're gonna play Seattle. Seattle's been winning. So Seattle's gonna wait. Yeah, Seattle's gonna get a home game for once. First time today for them. Okay, we'll be the home team so we can kind of speed up the sim process of getting to the sim menu. All right, here we go. For these, I'm so sim. Okay, end of game. All right, so it's 0-0 still, 7-0, 7-7, 14-7. Turnovers all over the place. 21 to 6. Yeah, this game's over. Yeah, this game's over. Seattle's gonna win it. Arizona, you tried. You were holding on till the end of the second quarter. Um, A for effort. I knocked out the completely wrong state. Um, okay. All right. Here's the land. If bro, if we get the Jaguars are all out of luck, bro. Oh my gosh, I called it. Okay, I called it. The Jacksonville Jaguars have a chance of being eliminated. By the way, if they get, oh, that's straight. Wait, that's got a tilt to it. That's got a tilt to it. Wait, that's got like a tilt to it. Wait, it's got like a. Y'all can see that it's not just straight up. So from the center of the logo, the Jacksonville Jaguars are eliminated. All right. Since they have no claimed land, I'm gonna just put them as a free territory. I'm gonna kind of like go make my own rules here. Now they have like absurdly large territory. This will just go to the team that's touching them. And then I'll kind of handle that when we get there. It'll go to biggest. We'll figure that out when we get there. But for right now, they are a free land. Jacksonville is a free land. Whether this will be good, whether this will be bad, this does save Miami. They or this does save Miami if they get landed on really quickly here. But if Miami gets selected, oh, by the way, the deadly state does not go away. It's gonna go away once somebody else touches it. Like I said, I'm making my own rules right now. Why is my why's my Xbox frozen? Oh, there we go. So New England, and I completely forgot to take off the thing. This is no longer here. I'm gonna do that in a random state. So whichever one has like the highest population, it's gonna move right here now. I'm kidding. That was a one-time thing. That was a one-time thing. All right, New England got really lucky with their last one. Are they gonna get lucky again? Yes, they are. They're gonna take this land right here. Red, boom, 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 boom. All right, we're gonna call that like we're gonna call that a good day's work. All right, next. All right, and the Tennessee Titans gonna get selected here. Which way are they go? They have a good chance to play, and they have a good chance. Yeah, they're gonna play Carolina. Carolina's 1-0 with attacking. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. The attack of the South. No, I'm kidding. That does not make sense. Tennessee. We're supposed to select Carolina so we can speed this up. Okay. Tennessee at Carolina. Will it work? Or will Tennessee win? Or will Tennessee lose? We have a 4-game streak, I think, of away wins. Wait, no, that got reset by the Jets. Never mind. We have like a 1-game win streak, I think, for the away. No, I don't think we've played anybody. And it's a tough game here, but Carolina, whatever the win streak was, is gonna keep their self alive. They're gonna come up big in big moments. And Tennessee gonna fail. And you know what this means. I honestly I saw this coming. Um it's always like the most random teams that you don't expect to make a run. They always in some games and then you're kind of looking at them more. Tennessee, I did not expect them to win this. I expect them to win this based off of just the thing, like the streak that we had going, whatever it was, but now it's over. So it doesn't really matter. So, oh well. All right. Pencil and block that in. All right. So here's your updated map here. Not all of the free land is taken yet. So, yeah. All right. And your next team to play, Kansas City Chiefs playing for the first time. And you know this, we're probably going to have a 1-0 streak for the away team because I know Madden 25 in particular, with my experiences, loves the Kansas City Chiefs because this game glazes them sometimes, only sometimes. And yeah, they're going to play. Yeah, they're going to play the Saints. All right. They're going to play the Saints, who I also forgot to take off there. Hold on. Let me fix this. This is making me angry. Like, this is just making me mad. Like, I don't know what it is. This is just making me mad. Is it divided or is it not? Like, come on. All right. Let me fix this. Okay. All right, so it is Kansas City at New Orleans. Kansas City. We're probably gonna get a new streak for the away teams. So yeah, and we're just gonna be the Kansas City Chiefs just so we can get even more glaze here. Uh, all right, Kansas City taking on New Orleans at New Orleans in the dome. All right, gonna kick off here, and I forgot to put my screen on it. Here we are. All right, 0-0 starting here, and a lot of turnovers here, and it's 7-3 at the half. New Orleans, oh, Kansas City, yeah, okay, yeah, 20-3, Kansas City, no surprise. Um, and because it was honestly an unfair matchup, Kansas City will start the new streak. Here we go. All right, Kansas City. All right, now we gotta delete all of this logo. Get that out of here. All right, Kansas City now taking over um New Orleans territory. So I need New Orleans Saints. All right, we have 19 teams left now. Used to have 20, now 19. Don't even think about it. Detroit's gonna play them. They have played the most games out of every single team so far. So, all right, here we go. Now, from the logo, keep in mind, this is not from the edge of the territory on a certain point, and they're gonna play Cleveland. That is Cleveland, I think. Yeah, because this was Chicago. Because I remember Chicago. Wait, where's Chicago? They're in Illinois. So yeah, yeah, that's Cleveland. This may be a lapse of my social studies teacher. Yeah, last year. My seventh grade. My sixth. Okay, I swear, if one person says six, seven, my sixth and seventh grade social studies teacher. Germaphobe, germaphobe. All right. What teams are playing again? Oh, Detroit. Oh. Hold on. I'm a little special. It's taking on Cleveland. Cleveland. Oh, yo, perfect. All right, Cleveland. The Cleveland Browns look like it's a 91 over. Oh my gosh, I accidentally hit that. So 91 overall team. The Detroit Lions. So the Detroit Lions taking on the something overall Cleveland Browns. Oh my. This is yeah, this should be questioning. Uh so keep in mind, after this game, I have this all planned out in my head. After this game, a power up will be added to a free land. Yeah, I did not expect. I kind of expected that. Okay, fine, fine. I expected that. All right, Cleveland, get out. Your time's up. Cleveland. That's Cincinnati. Wait a minute. Where's Cleveland? What? What? Wait, Cleveland? Wait, wait. Ohio on map. Yeah, I'm an idiot. That's Ohio. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I would count that if it was a good game, but Lord. Okay, Detroit, you're gonna have to play another game for me. Alright. Alright, I tell you what, I, I don't know who's better at okay, yeah. If Cincinnati was a little bit this like around the same overall, I would have counted that, but if not, then no. Alright. Let's try this again. Let me make sure oh my gosh. I'm going to I blame my seventh grade social studies teacher, germaphobe. Why am I randomly just bullying someone? Yeah, it's fine. All right, all right. Thank gosh we have commentary off. We got the commentators that literally no one likes. Oh, Super Sim. And yeah, same result. And Detroit proving why they don't need a redo because they already know they're winning this. Detroit, I think, is going to make a long run, knock on wood, because the second I say something, it's going to go like the opposite way. All right, let's. Yeah, Cleveland's already an out. I'm an idiot. That's the first team that was out, pretty much. I'm pretty sure that's the like second team that was out. That's the second team that was out. How did I not remember that? All right, here is your new map. Cincinnati, get out. Let me make sure I didn't remove Cleveland. I did remove Cleveland. Ah, crap. All right, give me a minute. Cleveland. Oh wait, no, no. Cleveland didn't need to be removed. It's just I played the wrong teams. Okay, let's try this. Here we go. Oh wait, map. Okay, this is not biased in any way. I'm putting it next to Seattle. I'm putting it next to Seattle. Or no, I'm putting it Los Angeles. Okay, so this won't affect it anyway. I'm gonna put it right here. It's gonna be highlighted in yellow. Uh, oh, we'll put it right here. So what this does, and it allows you to play in the Super Bowl. So, or no, not the Super Bowl. It allows you to play at a team of my choice's stadium, so a neutral site. Okay. So I'm gonna write and on it for neutral. Give me a minute. All right. Let me jot this down in my notes. So yellow, play game neutral site, and then black. That power up's not done yet, hopefully. And then blue. All right, so new things added. Blue. If the free state has blue, you will gain that. Yes. But however, you cannot play any home games for the rest of the game. All right, so for the rest of the game. So Los Angeles is gonna play now, and let me mark these. So yellow is gonna go right here, and blue is gonna go right here, back to Alabama. Up. Uh, that is Seattle. Seattle on upset alert because remember this game has been very dominant with away wins. So, can we see this be an upset? All right, so we have Seattle at home versus the LA Chargers. Or yeah, the Chargers. Wait, no, the Rams or the Chargers? Rams versus Seattle. Let's see what happens here. Now remember, here are the power-ups on the field on the map right now. Oh. You know, we're gonna replace there. All right, here we go. So all three power-ups are on the map right now, so it's up for grabs. I think the right now you would want to get yellow. If you can't get yellow, get blue. If you can't get blue, well, you're kind of out of luck. You just don't want black. At the end of the day, you do not want the black power up, otherwise that will destroy you and it will eliminate you. And the reason I chose that is because LA and pretty much I was gonna choose red originally, but Las Vegas was still in the game at when that like yeah, there's too many red teams, so I just waited till Las Vegas was out. And we have an upset looking like. Wait a minute, 30 seconds left. Oh wait. I am not playing this. I wasted too much time for them. It's fine. Oh my god. Okay, I get to play one play. Okay, just let me play one play. Just let me have fun. It's not gonna matter. Yeah, it's not gonna matter. I had no choice either way because I forgot I had selected it. All right, so The Los Angeles Chargers are gonna win, and they're going to get a ton of land. And when I say a ton, I mean a ton. They are now the largest. Seattle, after a great run, that was a great run. Mostly filled with free land and very little attacks, but nonetheless, very good run. All right. All right. So Angeles, Los Angeles gonna take down the very dominant um Seattle Seahawks. As all right, 17 teams left, still three power ups up for grabs. As it's gonna be the Atlanta Falcons playing their first game, they do have a chance to lose their home field advantages if they like survive here. And they're going to attack up versus the Carolina Panthers. All right, Falcons, Panthers on the ESPN. No, I'm kidding. ESPN, please don't hire me. Uh, all right, Falcons needing to win here because I mean, if I'm honest, all the imperialisms I've seen on YouTube, the Falcons have either won a game and then lost, and that game was not good, or they just lost. Like they've just done terrible overall. Long story short, they've just done terrible overall. Because I mean, yeah, they're hate to say it, but they're a mid team. I mean, they got decent talent, but like they always sell every year, which makes me really mad. They did just have a 9-8 year last year, or 8-9 last year, so I'll take that. Hopefully, it's on the rise. um, but yeah, I mean, hopefully, and here we go. Can I get to the sim menu, please? I don't want to say Bryce Young there. I want to just get this over with. Come on. All right. Come on. Any day now. Thank you. Oh. Oh. I keep forgetting. Okay. I don't know why it does that, but all right, enter the game. Here we go. Carolina scores first. Falcons, they strike back. Carolina with a 14-7 lead. Falcons are going to turn over again. They're going to tie the game up. Hold on. Let's see. Oh my gosh. All right. What? Do I have to play at least one play with them? Yeah, I do. Okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, to make the minimum impact, I'm not sacking the quarterback. I'm simply running. I'm simply sitting here teleporting between players. And he's going to get sacked. That's not a user sack. I had my hands off the controller. Would not matter anyway, as Carolina is going to lose. The Falcons actually win. I know, surprising. But yeah, Carolina had a okay run here. Didn't really play a lot, but they took down every team they did, except for one team, the Falcons. Now the Falcons are probably gonna get blown out by 50 by like Chicago or not Chicago, by Baltimore. And I'm not even gonna try to say I'm jinxing that. I am. It's gonna happen probably. It's probably gonna happen. Baltimore's probably gonna get landed on, gonna go down south and beat the Falcons terribly. But yeah, Carolina Panthers removed from the game. All right. And Philadelphia gonna play their second game. They've been hiding really, and they're in a bad spot. I'm not gonna do where I measure it. They have zero chance of playing, and I'm still gonna measure it, but they have zero chance of playing no games this round. They gotta play a game, and they're gonna go straight up into Detroit territory. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Detroit Lions defending their home versus the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a good matchup. Now, this is a great matchup. Look at this 92 and a 91. That's a good matchup. All right. All right. All right. Philadelphia at Detroit. Can they win? Detroit currently a really large superpower. Philadelphia, this would make them the second largest territory as we will start the game in three, two, one. All right, scoreless so far. Detroit's gonna get a field goal as well. 10, 17 to 3, 10 to 17. Detroit's gonna score here, and hold on. We have a close game. We're gonna jump in for the last 55 seconds. Detroit, 20. Okay, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, we're just gonna sim this. Oh well. Okay, we're just gonna jump play to play. Okay, okay. All right, so Philadelphia gonna lose here. Detroit defying all the odds here. Yeah, Detroit's defying everything here. So do that. Goodbye, Philadelphia. You have had a short, or no, you had a long run, but a very uneventful one. Still have this territory. I'm just gonna give Detroit this territory because I'm not gonna measure that out when a team does it. No, no. All right, I'll play this fair. I'm gonna play this fair. All right, next up, who's gonna play? I'm gonna laugh so hard if Baltimore gets chosen. Oh my gosh. Okay, Baltimore either is gonna play nobody, the Falcons, or Detroit, or nobody. There's like two chances here. Two chances for each playing a team and team. And they're going to go out. I'm gonna call that out. That's out again, but wait. From the logo. That's gonna clip this line. Okay. It's gonna clip this line. Okay, so do that. Boom. Okay. Alright. Next. Who will be playing next? There is still two teams that have not played a game yet. Or four teams. There's four teams that have not played a game yet. Indianapolis is gonna play. Now they're touching a good bit of teams. They're also touching the only good power up on the map. Wait, what's the yellow power up again? Yeah, play the neutral side. That is a power up. I'm counting that as a power. Oh, they're gonna play Detroit. All right. I'm gonna set this game up because I've got to go to the bathroom like really bad. So I'm gonna set this up, and then I will be right back. So Detroit, it's the home team. All right, give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Detroit. Here we go. So Detroit versus Indianapolis. Uh, honestly, I don't know which. Oh, I just exited out. I'm an idiot. This game might go either way. Don't really know. Don't really care. Breakfast be over with. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, here we go. 0-0, 7-7. Detroit, second home. This third home game for them, and they're gonna just blow them out. Looks, never mind. 28-14. 21-28. 31-21, and Detroit's gonna. That's the closest home game they've had all game. All right, so Indianapolis gonna get removed here from the game. Final score 21-31. Detroit is gonna win. All right, here we go. So at the land for Indianapolis, we're just gonna kind of remove all that. All right, here's your map. This is taking longer than I expected, but yeah. And keep in mind the black. I'm gonna start adding more of that. I'm gonna add it right now. I'm gonna do a respin actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do a respin. I said that before. All right, we're gonna spice this thing up here. There and then we're gonna add blue. Or wait, we're gonna add blue right there, there. So we've got some power ups here. The immune thing. This makes it play the neutral site. First game. It's the only game. So we're gonna put two of those right there. All right. And then maybe put like um orange. Wait, no, red. Red will be play next home game on the road. So that's kind of a dumbed down thing. So we're gonna add that. We're gonna add two of those, kind of really spice the game up. All right, here we go. Spicing this game up. I added too much probably, but I don't care. All right, New England. They have a chance. I'm gonna put wait, okay, I'm not cheating. No, I'm not. That looks like I'm cheating. All right, New England. They have a chance to play. Not a big one, actually. They're still very small. That's a good thing. They're going to go straight down. They're going to spin again. They're going to go off the map. Going to spin again. If they go off the map one more time, I'm making them play Baltimore. Thank you. That scared them. All right, so under yellow, Patriots, yellow. So Patriots will play their next home game or their next game in general at a neutral site. No matter what team, they will play that game at a neutral site. So that could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on what team they're playing. If it's a bad team, that's a good thing. But if it's a good team, they don't have that crowd behind them. So I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing either way. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And destroy that border. All right, next team. This game's going, like I said, a lot faster, a lot slower. So from now on, I'm not watching any games unless like overtime type stuff. And the Falcons are gonna get selected. Which way are they going? They're going straight up, and that's gonna be this territory. So we're gonna get yellow power up. I forgot to delete this border. Hold on. Oh, it kicked me from a remote play. Oh man, did it really? Yeah, it did. Fine, I'll do it again. All right. There we go. So Falcon's gonna get the free land. However, they're gonna get a power up as well. The yellow one to be exact. Falcons starting to become big. Not a good thing in this situation. They got Baltimore and Kansas City touching them. And the loss of their and the home stadium being damaged. Power the stadium damage power up. All right, Falcons have the yellow power up too. So here we go. And the Broncos are gonna play the second time, or no, the first game. Second time being selected, but not played. No, because no one's here. No one's here. So yeah, they're gonna play. Oh, wait, wait. From the center, that might clip black. That might clip yellow or blue. So this is about what I run off with the Broncos. It's because like where the eye is and all that, like kind of the center. That's gonna clip black. That's gonna clip black. Okay, so Broncos are eliminated just like that. Okay, that's crazy work. But okay, Broncos. Sad to see them go, but they did land on the black power up, which the black power up will actually be removed now. That's how I've decided in my head that's how it's gonna go. So it's not just like a kill brick sitting there. Okay. All right. Next. Here we go. Who's gonna be selected next? San Francisco. San Francisco will get their first selection. LA. Yeah, oh wait, I don't even need to spin this. Wait. Okay. San Francisco at Los Angeles. This could possibly be the biggest upset in the video if San Francisco can pull this off. Brock Purdy, don't let me down. I've already dropped you off my fantasy team because you want to be soft. Don't let me down. I'm giving you one last chance. I'll pick you back up in waivers and wait for you if you. I will drop Matt Stafford for you if you just win this game. All right, the Rams. Yeah, career. All right, possibly the biggest game for the 49ers already. They need to win this game. If not, then they will have a long run, but a very bad run, if that makes sense. Here we go. No. Okay. End of the game. 7-0. 7-7. Sanford's not gonna score. They're gonna turn the ball over, and we have a tight game. Wait a minute. No way. Wow. Wow. And the 49ers upset the Rams. massively. A very, very good game. But jeez, I did not expect it to just end like that. I thought it was gonna be like at the end, last game, and then the Rams lose. No, no, they're just gonna lose to a team that's not been selected all game or all game. Yep, and that's how we're gonna. All right, San Francisco now is honestly, this is a good position to be in if you're going to be this big. Think of it. You've got the black power up, you've got the kill power up, you've got the red, you got the blue. Like you are protected. The only enemy you have is your in-state rival. That's the only person. That's the only team San Francisco has to worry about. Excuse me. And Kansas City's gonna play, which they would be playing. They have a chance of getting nowhere. They have a chance, and they're gonna play Detroit. So, all right, Kansas City at Detroit. This is a big game as well. Kansas City taking on Detroit. Now 93 at a 92. Philadelphia, they had issues doing it. So let's see if Detroit will stop Kansas City or will Kansas City do it Philadelphia could not do. We will find out in a couple of seconds. No, seriously, like literally a couple seconds. Like one, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, yeah, this game's not even close. Never mind. Um, all right, Kansas City's eliminated. No further explanation needed. Um, I don't think I've spent more time in the Paint app than any time before. I was just like point that out. This is the first time I've ever opened the Paint app since like a month ago. All right. There we go. And Detroit. Detroit, I think, has the most land by a tiny bit. So Detroit, the biggest land, and Kansas City will be removed off the map. All right. Here we go. The Chargers. I'm not even going to have to spin the wheel here. The Chargers are going to play the 49ers. So here we go. Chargers, 49ers on the ESPN network. On the ESPN network. The Chargers and the 49ers. 41! 41! Shut the freak up. We're down to 11 teams, by the way, so this will make it to where 10 teams. All right. The biggest, or the second biggest team, technically, versus the team that is smallest, I think. Or no, because New England's still in. Never mind. And oh my gosh, we might have another upset. San Francisco is gonna lose to the Chargers. Oh my gosh. By how do you okay. So Yash is gonna think I rigged this. But Los Angeles gonna waltz in there. They're gonna take out San Francisco. So Yash is definitely gonna think I rigged this if he sees this. Um anyway, it's fine. Anyway. So Los Angeles did exactly what San Francisco did to their other Los Angeles team. Kind of took revenge, I guess you could say. So I guess you could say Los Angeles took revenge for San Francisco just going in there on their first strike, killing or eliminating Los Angeles Rams. So and Miami's gonna play for the second time. Or no, because they're gonna get free land. No spin required to get free land. Because remember, Jacksonville, they hit the kill brick. That's what I'm gonna call it, the kill brick. I think it's nice. I think it's a cool name for it, the kill brick. And they will get some their old land. So now Miami controls the entirety of Florida. So we'll see how that goes. Atlanta gonna play. No, Baltimore's gonna play. Yeah, Baltimore gonna play. So let me get this pulled up. Baltimore. All right, Baltimore. Hmm. Okay, just doing a little stream. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna go to bed. Yes, I'm still here. All right, here we go. Baltimore versus San Francisco. And after this, I will add a power up that will grant. Actually, no, I don't know. Brock Purdy. All right, Brock Purdy. Wait, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. I forgot. I'm an idiot. Hold on. This is not the right match. I for I made a lapse in judgment. I've made a lapse in judgment. Not judgment, but just decision making. Baltimore, they're going to. Oh, that was off the map. No, it's not. That's fine. Baltimore's gonna go down to the Falcons. Okay. Okay. Take two. Baltimore at the Falcons. Can't. It's a 93 versus 82. Oh, this is gonna go horrible. This is gonna go horrible. All right. So the team that I'm now rooting for is either the LA Chargers or the Detroit Lions to win. One of those teams to win. Right now it's looking. I think. Okay. Um, I forgot the Chargers have like the same blue. Okay, the new power up blue, the new blue power up thing is now a dark blue, not dark blue. I made a mistake. There we go. It's now dark blue. It doesn't match with Dallas as much. So, oh, I forgot. Oh, frick! I forgot to share my screen. All right. Okay. Oh, this is gonna go horrible. Horrible. Excuse me. All right, Falcons defense or offense scores field goal 17 to 3. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I saw this coming. I knew this was coming too. The second the Falcons beat the Panthers in this, I knew it. So now the Ravens will have the yellow power up. Because remember, the Falcons got it a little bit ago. All right. Let's do this right quick. Yippee. All right. All right, and the Falcons are eliminated. I kind I kind of saw this coming. I mean, I saw this coming from like a mile away. The second that that clock hit zero on Carolina and Falcons, I knew it. All right, Baltimore now the third biggest team. The Falcons eliminated. Honestly, a good run. That's farther than I expected them to go, even if it wasn't as intense as say Detroit has. Detroit's played guaranteed the most and Detroit was they actually do have some options here, and they're gonna go down. Wait, all right, they're gonna get free land. They need that totally. And Detroit, I mean, this is a good thing at the same time, beating teams. Then again, they have really just fell in a bad spot with the wheel. They've gotten selected, they've gotten turned to a lot. So, and the Chargers have guaranteed no matchup. Chargers have guaranteed no matchup. Okay, so this is down low, off the map. Oh, this issue with it too. Okay, so the blue power up. The blue power up. Oh my gosh. So, so the LA Chargers have lost the ability to play home games. Oh, that is bad. But they will get the land though. They will get the land. So they get this land. They all right, and then here we go. All right, next up. So Detroit's gonna grow bigger here, and they're gonna get selected again. 9 teams left, but they're gonna somehow get one at a time. They actually do have a chance. So we will go ahead and nope, and that's gonna go. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and set this up. Stop. Oh wait. Oh, thank you. Okay, so they're gonna get another blue power up. Do I count this or no? I did not account for this. I guess we'll spin a wheel to decide if they get the land or spin again. And if they get to spin again, honestly, we'll just spin again. Okay, I don't care. Chargers. Gosh, wait, they have a chance. I don't care. They're getting red. Yeah, that's red. I don't care. All right, red. They're getting red. Play next home game on the road, so that's not gonna do anything to them. So we're just gonna give them blue and red, and they're gonna get this land though. So um, okay. All right. Next. So Chargers just got selected twice in a row, and I swear, bro, you cannot make this up. This is a live stream. This is not we have just gotten the Chargers selected 3 times. Wait, no, there's no possibility for them to go anywhere. Wait, no, there is. There still is. So I have to spin this. There's a very small possibility. Wait, that's Dallas. I don't care. That's Dallas. Yeah, that's Dallas either way. All right, so the Chargers gonna have to play a game finally. They've only played 2 games now. This is their second game. Okay, come on. All right, Dallas. And there. All right. This is gonna, by the way, keep in mind, power-ups transfer. So Dallas, if they win here, they get to win here, but they don't play home games ever again in this game. Since Chargers will have both of those power-ups. And I'm basically I'm gonna just knock out the red power-up if Dallas wins here because it's really pointless. So yeah, and Dallas is gonna win. No, Dallas not gonna win. Dallas. Yep, Dallas just won. Okay. Holy upset, bro. I'm honestly just shocked here. Finish game. All right, so Dallas is gonna knock out the Chargers. They defend, and that's their last home game. As oopsies, I accidentally dropped an atomic poop on their stadium, and now it is destroyed. All right, Dallas with a massive piece of land here that they just got. Thing is, they are touching 0 teams except one. They're touching 2 teams. They are touching the kill brick too, but as long as they don't get this piece of land and this piece, as long as they don't get this piece of land, they should be fine. All right, yet to play. This team's only at Jacksonville. Wait, I forgot to remove Jacksonville this whole time. I'm an idiot. I knew I was getting something. And Detroit is gonna play again. Detroit. This game hates them. They're trying to get them out. They've been defying the odds so far because they're actually really good. All right. They either play a team or they don't really. They're gonna go down south. Is that really gonna? That's gonna clip Dallas, I think. Oh crap. Let me see. That's gonna clip Dallas. Okay, so Detroit at Dallas for the game. Oh, I forgot to do Dallas's things. So, all right. Dallas is keep in mind, Detroit is the home team. Because remember, Dallas does not have a home stadium for the rest of the game. They are not playing home games for the rest of the game. So Dallas is playing at Detroit. So let's see if this impacts it. It's 81 and a 91 being Detroit 91. And that's honestly a really tough decision because it's a long straight line instead of the opposed normal straight line that's normally short. But I did my best, and I think it went to Dallas instead of Baltimore. So yeah, I'm being as fair as I can. Why is it not letting me row? Fine, oh, all right. Dak Prescott. Why did I just say Dak Prescott? Just all right. Detroit's gonna get 10 on the board. Dallas gonna get 7. Dallas turns it over. No, Dallas gonna get the ball back. Detroit's gonna score. Dallas gonna score. The wait, we just had another upset, yo. And Detroit is gonna fall. Detroit is just lost. They are out. Wow. It looks like it didn't have any effect on Dallas. They just took out the biggest team. That is a horrible thing for them. You all right? The Lions did not have anything. Yeah, they did not have anything. Okay, good, 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 good. All right, so yeah, that is a shocking turn of events here. Detroit's been defending versus everybody pretty much in the northern part of the U.S. where they are, and then Dallas just came on in there because they were forced to. Remember, they don't have a stadium anymore, and just beat them on their home field. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Um, wow. Okay, here's your map update. Detroit's out. That's the team I thought was gonna win it all, or at least be in the final two. No, they're in the final. They got to final 10. And Miami's gonna play here. They don't have a choice. They're gonna play Baltimore. Wait, no, they have a choice technically. I'm gonna allow this team to be playing them, so whatever. And they're gonna clip Alabama. All right, so they're gonna clip Alabama. So Dolphins, they're gonna get the Blues, so they have no more home games, no matter what. But they are gonna obtain this. I think that was a bad um thing here. I think you would rather take the free space here, but that's not how it went. So all right, Miami getting Alabama might be a bad decision. They are trapped by powerhouses. Baltimore, one of the smaller ones. Second, they're the second biggest team, thanks to that massive upset. And Dallas is gonna play. They have played enough teams. Let them not play. Remember, Dallas, they're on the road. Okay, never mind. They're gonna get a free stay here. All right, Dallas gonna get a free stay here. As used to be the elimination state where if you landed on it, you were out. All right, this is a really messy map. So clean it up a little bit. Okay. Gonna clean this up a little bit. All right. So here's your updated map. We will spin again down to the final five. Houston, Texas is going to play again. They have no choice but to play Dallas. Houston, if they could upset Dallas, remember, they do have the home field advantage since Dallas kind of lost their stadium because I took a massive dump in the bathroom and kind of exploded the whole thing. So Texas in-state rivalry. Here we go. We have the Lone Star State showdown. Here we go. All right, Cowboys, Texans. Here we go. This is the match that I was waiting for. It was bound to happen. Here we go. Strong start to this. Dallas scores 7. Houston ties it up. Dallas eats the half. And wait, we have a very close game here. I'm not going to hop into it anymore. I don't care. I need to go to bed. I'm going to GameStop tomorrow. Looks for some PS3 games because I'm trading in some of my old ones. Or not old ones, but some I got like a month-ish ago and I didn't play it. And Dallas is going to hold on tight. And Houston, no matter the home field advantage, not going to really matter. They're going to be eliminated. All right. Houston is now taken by Dallas. Dallas controlling the entire state of Texas. Wow. Honestly, at this point, this is just a. All right. So anyway. So we still have free states, by the way. So I might fill these up with a bunch of other stuff. But New England's gonna finally be forced to do something. They've really just sat. Oh, where will they go? I hope they play Dallas. They're gonna go straight down. That's not an option. I don't. Yep, that's Dallas. So Patriots versus Dallas. Patriots at home. All right. Here we go. Dallas 81, Patriots 75 overall wise. Um and honestly, this game's been really dominant by Detroit and all them until the big takeover happened. All right. Here we go. Oh, wait. Oh my. All right. 7-0, New Orleans, or not New Orleans, New England. And New England is gonna get shut out. Wait. Oh no. All right. New England cannot hold on. Dallas is on a just amazing run right now. All right, so New England is gonna get taken over their little territory that they had. They had literally 0 games except for that one. That's their only game they lost. New England had terrible placement but really good size. So, all right. Three teams remain. Here we go. Baltimore is gonna play. Green Bay's only played one game, and Baltimore's gonna take. Oh wait, no, wait, three teams. What? What? Why is the Dolphins removed? It's okay. Respin. Down to four teams here. I was wondering why Dolphins ain't got chosen. Dallas Cowboys are gonna be selected again. Yeah, they're gonna claim or not Alabama. This place. I blame my social studies teacher from last year. Um, okay. All right. No team is by themselves anymore. No team is bound off. Every single team has a chance to play any other team. All right. Here we go. And the Green Bay Packers. Wait. Yeah, the Green Bay Packers are gonna play a game. Packers have no power ups, so they will be playing an away game no matter what. Oh, I forgot the Patriots. Dallas inherits all their traits. So, Dallas, that is a lucky break. And remember, there is a chance that Green Bay does not play anyone, but not a big one. And yeah, they're not gonna do it, and they're going to play Dallas. So Dallas gonna play in the Super Bowl or at. We'll go Titans. We'll go Titans. Actually, yeah, we'll go Titans. We'll go Titans. All right. So Green Bay Packers versus Dallas at Titans Stadium. So actually, I don't know. I might make it at the Benz. Make it at the Benz. Come on. Where's Packers? Packers. Packers. Okay. At Dallas. Dallas gets to be designated as the home team since this is not a home. Actually, you know what? No. 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 No, no, no. We're gonna stay true to it. We're gonna stay 100% with this, and we're gonna be Dallas. All right. We're gonna play one of international stadiums, and we're gonna play right here. I forgot what field we're playing at. Oh crap. Oopsies. I forgot what field we're playing at. It'll be fun. Oh my gosh, I keep. Oh, that. All right. My gosh, bro. I did not. Oh, there we go. Super Sim. All right. This will decide whether or not Dallas will keep being the superpower. Green Bay's going to start it off with a score. Green Bay's going to get 14-3. They're going to turn the ball over 21-10, 28-17. Still a winnable game. Dallas is going to lose this 28-25. Green Bay. This game has been full of upsets. Green Bay's gonna knock out Dallas. Dallas finally getting the away team thing getting too much for them as Green Bay will now lose their stadium. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let me just like since it's a big area, I can just do this, do it, and then erase. No. Oh, I don't like that. It's fine. We'll just kind of. All right. Three teams left as Dallas will make their exit. Three teams remain in this game. Oh, Dallas. All right. Yeah. Dallas loses their power ups. Ravens. So the Ravens have the yellow power ups, so they will play this game at a neutral site. They're either gonna. Okay, they're playing. Okay, they're playing the Dolphins. They're Baltimore at Dolphins in we'll go Titan Stadium. Just why not? Actually, no. Let's go whatever comes up. I feel like. Okay. All right. And then 93 to 82. So Miami not really at a good point here, but they are gonna get the quote home field advantage. And we're gonna play at the 49ers, Levi's Stadium. All right. Can the Dolphins knock off the Ravens? All right. Here we go. 14 to nothing at the half. Baltimore 21. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yep. Miami still fought back though. Miami still fought back, but they're going to lose. All right. So the Dolphins so far, but so or yeah, whatever you want to say. Forgot the saying. So they're gonna lose all their territory, and they're gonna be eliminated from this game. Look at this. See all the colors from all the other teams that either Baltimore or any other team took out. All right, final two teams. This will decide who has the away field or who's the away team. Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're playing. Yeah, it doesn't matter. The Packers have blue, so that's stadium damage, and then yellow is play at a neutral site. Wait, no, because Baltimore already played, so Baltimore's gonna get to play at their home field. All right, Packers versus. I'm just spin this just to for the heck of it. Packers at Baltimore to decide the game. I'm gonna go ahead and award any free land that touches. So Green Bay's gonna get every single free land pretty much. So, oh, what the frick? Why did it select that? Okay, there we go. So Green Bay is gonna get all of the free land. There's no more power ups that can be used. All right, no more power ups that are usable. It's only this game for the championship. I would play this in the Super Bowl, but nah. All right. Get all of these. You just have the colors of the teams that have been knocked out. Baltimore, formerly Baltimore, they have the Southeast, and that's pretty much it. So this is for the win. Green Bay, controlling literally probably 90% of the U.S., is gonna go versus Baltimore at their stadium, at Baltimore Stadium. Baltimore already used their power up, so Green Bay is playing that game. All right, here we go. Final game. I get to close that out. All right, finally, the final game. Baltimore, Green Bay. Who will win? We're gonna fast forward this to the end of the game. No, to the end of the game. All right. First quarter. Good. 7-0. Baltimore's losing here. Green Bay 14 to nothing. 14 to 7. 21 to 7. And that is game. Straight three score periods. Or not periods, three periods. I was about to say like in basketball or anything, but three possession um game. So I will disconnect my remote play. Okay, let me cut off my Xbox. I'm gonna cut off my Xbox. Okay, and now the Packers have beaten the only team that could run with them, possibly the Baltimore Ravens. And your winner is the Green Bay Packers. Really had an uneventful thing until they beat Dallas. Uh, Here is what it looks like before. Here's what it looks like at the very start of the game. Yeah, crazy. This is about what it looks like. Close enough. Here's what it looks like now. All right, that's game. That's gonna do it for the stream. Hope y'all enjoy.